And welcome to the 2021 Week 8 review of the Ruben Yanez Fantasy Football League, also known as the Revolution. It's a solo show tonight. Anthony couldn't make it, but regardless, we will move on. Starting with the Week 8 scores. We're just going to go ahead and power through because the San Jose Joy Live Matter is on a roll. Sure, they're at 500. But man, they're winning. And they beat the Chula Vista Huff and Puffs 112 to 93. The Merced Bippers talk about another losing streak. I think that's 3 in a row for the Bippers. And that's 6 in a row on the win column for the South Hayward Alfredo Pollos, who win 124 to 73. The Stack King Trolls just managed to beat out the Flying Graysons 88 to 72 with Keenan Allen with 19 points, and Carolina coming through with 13, which just goes to show it was more of a slightly balanced group effort here with those 88 points. And DK Metcalf, beast. Roethlisberger, 15. Better than you'd think. All right, the Cracker Killers. The Cracker Killers beat the Dayman 156 to 129. Amari Cooper, beast. Austin Eckler, beast. Najee Harris, beast. Antonio Brown, beast. Deebo Samuel, beast. Man, this is a high-powered game, and the Cracker Killers managed to end up on top. The Reservoir Dogs went ahead and beat the Oakland Oysters 133 to 95. Why? No one knows. Tom Brady's out there with 28 points. Jonathan Taylor, Brandon Cooks out with 20 points, and no one knows why. But the Oysters out there, no slouch. Chris Godwin, make it happen with 29. And the game of the week, which was the closest of all. And man, was this a heartbreaker for the Oakland football team as they went down 105 to 103 to the Shabooms, who are on their way to clawing their way back. Alright, now it's time for the Week 8 Honey Buns and Crumb Bums. We're still doing 2 a pop. I'm just gonna do them all. Honey Buns. You just cannot say enough about Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp, 7 receptions, 115 yards, a touchdown, good for 28 points. Man, is this guy good. Deebo Samuel, 6 receptions for 171 yards and 25 points. And this is the 3rd time this season that he has gone over 150 yards, which is dang. And then there's damn. Week 8 Crumb Bums. Here we go. Number 1, it is Emmanuel Sanders, who had 4 targets, and he did absolutely nothing with it. He got 0 receptions, 0 yards, no points, nothing. Justin Jefferson. 2 receptions, 21 yards, 4 points. There's not much to be said. I mean, you'd expect more, but we got 4. Ridiculous. And then there's all over that bench, which the Alfredo Pollos decided to bench Elijah Mitchell, who came through with 137 yards. I believe that was first in rushing in week 8 with a touchdown and 21 points. Also, the King Trolls decided to bench Michael Carter, who got 77 rushing yards, touchdown, 9 receptions, 95 yards for 32 points. Except for that Week 9 Thursday night preview, where we have the New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts, who are favored by a whopping 10.5, with the over-under being 46.5. And yes, this seems legit. Yes, the Jets won in Week 8. Yes, the Jets put up a lot of points, but that was Week 8. That's not the New York. That's not the New York Jets. The Jets will score 3, and the Colts will put up 37. We're going under on the over/under, but that's because the Jets they're not going to come through with anything but 3, maybe. All right, so as of now, we have the Week 8 standings, and here come in the top 4, which I remind you, the top 4 are the playoff teams. Number 1, we have the Reservoir Dogs with 6-2. The South Hayward Alfredo Pollos at number 2 with 6-2 as well. The Reservoir Dogs having the tiebreaker for the head-to-head. The Oakland football team sitting pretty at 5-3, and the Rancho Cucamonga Cracker Killers also sitting pretty at 5-3. And losing that 5-3 tiebreaker are the Stack King Trolls, who are just on the outside sitting in. But in the hunt, we have the San Jose Joy Life Matter, the Merced Vapors, and the Shaboons have a better chance than everyone thinks. And then the Oysters and the Flying Graces are there at 3-5, and Dayman and the Chula Vista Puff and Puffs sitting right there in the cellar at 2-6. And those are the standings as of week 8. Good luck in week 9. We did it. We did it, everyone. Nice, quick, easy. We'll see you next time for a full-on episode with Anthony and myself. See you next week.